Hello, peep. It's kind of dark in here. It's been a rainy day, but I think I will leave, not turn on the light. Okay, it's bright enough, but it is kind of a cloudy, gloomy day today. It rained last night here. The weather is starting to change here in Florida. Okay, it's definitely no longer muggy. This is like the best of times to live in Florida because, from March through October. Okay, especially August is like super muggy, super hot, and then things start to improve in October, and for sure November. November and December is like my favorite 2 months in Florida because A, it's not hot. B, it's still short weather. Okay, I have not yet need to wear well, I actually had to wear a sweater 3 days ago because it did dip down to low 60s. But that was the 1 day temporary thing. We didn't have a cool front moving in. I was hoping for a cool front, but nope. So very pleasant, certainly rainy. Hello, Bet227. Going forward, I'm not gonna have, in the past, God, year, I had investment chat on Friday, and sometime instead of investment chat, I do Bitcoin discussion. But going forward, I just gonna freestyle. I guess that's what people would call. Hello, Vern Johnson. Hello, Marco Coletta. So I'm just gonna freestyle on Friday going forward. If I do something on Friday, sometimes I'm not gonna do anything. Depend on my schedule. YouTube is not the priority. It just happened that I don't have much else going on. Even though when this is over in about 40 minutes, I will watch that new movie on Netflix with The Rock and Gal Gadot. There's a new movie I saw popped up on Netflix. So yeah, that's gonna be my lunchtime chilling and watching Netflix. That new movie. Have no idea what it is about. I haven't even seen the trailer for that yet, so I don't know. Good morning, Ben Compton. So, if you didn't know, tomorrow is my birthday. Uh, we're gonna have a movie planned to see the Eternals, and then after the movie, we're gonna go out for Korean barbecue. Yeah, definitely my top two as far as restaurant to go eat. So we're gonna go chilling at my good friend restaurant in town, doing some business, doing some Korean barbecue. So yeah, tomorrow is my birthday, 55. Yeah, I can't drive 55. Marco Coletta, you are welcome. As always, communication is the answer, Marco. Okay, so if you have any question, I'm not gonna divulge your question, but you're asking something that had to do with Comic Link. And my best advice is contact Comic Link, email them, call them. They are pretty good at answering any questions and providing any kind of details you need with your orders. Okay. Same thing with CGC. Okay. I can say a lot of things about CGC that I don't like. Okay. And I advise everyone, regardless of what issues you have, always pick up the phone. Okay. Um, most often things can be solved on the phone. Um, at least for me, it has been. There's no need to, there are people on YouTube that would rather go on YouTube, make a video, whines and cry about something, complain about something without even bother to ask anything or anyone. Okay. I have seen that and I cringe whenever I see those kind of videos when people start to go off the rail on something. You don't see me do those kind of videos often, and I have my share of problems with CGC, and you know Sometimes you get a lot more done with honey than. Oh, I have no problem criticizing at the right time. Good morning, Steve Bradley and Robert Aston. Um, as far as what's going on with me, I have not done a sales video in a long time. I know I talk about selling some Iron Fist with John Byrne's signature. Have not got around to do that yet. I've been busy buying a fairly decent collection. Woo! Say what? Say what? It's not quantity, okay? You're not gonna see me doing a videos with bunch of long boxes and talk about a big collection. But I have been busy spending money, buying things, and it's not the first time. Okay, it's not the first time. I normally I have bought when I say collection, it's not. I don't go out there and buy 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 books. This is not me. Okay, I whenever I see someone on YouTube talk about buying a bunch of books in the thousands, okay, the first thought that crossed my mind is, oh boy, that's a lot of work. Enjoy. Okay, because I have been the most I have ever bought was about 5,000 books. Okay, the most I have ever bought was about 5,000 books. I talked about this in previous videos. Bronx from 1978 to 1981. Okay, 5,000, insane amount of books, and I spent about $16,000 in slapping costs. It's it was like either 16 or 17, a lot of money. And I got something like 800. I slapped like 800 books. Okay, out of that 5,000 books, I slapped about 800 books. I cut my teeth. I cut my teeth pressing and cleaning then. Okay, that was back in 2008. Um, and cleaning, not much. All the books were off the rack into storage, no reading, so they were not dirty. None of them need any cleaning. Okay, so let me take that back. I did not cut my teeth cleaning those books. In fact, I did not clean any of those books. They didn't need any cleaning. The person that bought them back in 1978 put them in a box for 30 years. Okay, so they were not even in bags and board. Okay, when I bought the collection, I literally bought bags and board and asked him politely to put every single book in bags and board before he shipped them to me. This is one crazy story if you have never heard it. I bought the books through Craigslist, seeing one picture. Okay, if you want to see how what kind of gambler I am, that's the kind of gambler I am. Okay. Oh, bet 227. That's why I don't. If I can find a video as I'm speaking, if I can find a video, the last time I show like a collection, I think I shot like a quick video flipping through some books, and that was it. It was like a very non-descriptive video. Um, it's not, something that I was like the greatest collection ever. Blah 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 blah. You know me. I don't need to flex. I have seen enough video of people, have fancy thumbnails and talking about big collection. And then when I saw what they bought, I'm like, good luck. Oh, did I just insulted a bunch of people by saying that? Yeah. But back to my story. So I bought 5,000 books. Okay, I saw this on Craigslist, an ad on Craigslist asking crazy money. No pictures. No pictures. Okay, so I contact the Craigslist listing and I said, can you at least show me one picture? Just one. And I got one picture. And that picture was enough for me to say, okay, here's my offer. My offer was $2 a book. You have 5,000 books, I'm gonna give you $2. 10 grand. 10 grand. Take it or leave it. If you take it, I will ship you 5,000 bags and board, and you put those books inside the bags and board, and then you ship them to me via UPS. I will eat the shipping costs. What you get is $10,000. He took the offer. He was asking like, I think the listing the on Craigslist, he was asking, I believe, 25,000 or something like that. I offered 10 grand. Check, check, a check. Okay, this is how crazy I did. I told him I will write you a check for, I didn't write him a check for 10,000. I said, listen, this is how we're gonna do the deal. I'm gonna, he gave me the whole inventory of the 5,000 books. I said, I want A, B, and C first. And those books equal, whatever, time two. I will write you a check for $800, whatever it is. I will get you the UPS shipping label. You box it up, you ship it. When I receive it, if everything is cool, we do the next set. Okay. So one by one, day by day, the UPS man bring me 1 box, 2 box, 1 box, 2 box, and we got all 5,000 books to my house in about a month. Yeah, it took about a month to unwind all those boxes because you got to understand he had to put the books and every book into bags and board and all that stuff. And I show him how to pack correctly so that it's not damaged, all that stuff. You want to know? I talk about this, but for those that have never heard the story, it was 5,000 Marvel books from 1978 to 1981. What got me to say I take them was he showed me a picture on his dining room table where he put out stacks of books. Okay, it was multiple copies of X-Men. Okay, imagine seeing a picture of X-Men 107. That was the very first X-Men he bought in a stack. And then next to it, a stack of 108, a stack of 109, a stack of 110. There was a stack of X-Men, raw, no bags, no board. And then he bought literally every single Marvel title from 1978 to 1981 in multiple copies. Okay, so you're talking about like some books there's like 5 copies, some books there was 10 copies, some book there was a dozen copies, but every issue was more than 3. Okay, so it's not all even. It's not like 10 of everything. It was like 5 or something, 10 or something, 6 or something, whatever. Hello, Oryx Ray from the Philippines. Holy cow! What time is it in the Philippines? Is it about 9 p.m. at night? If it is, good evening. So, so I saw a picture, okay, of this big dining room table. Oh, 11 p.m. Holy cow! I was 1 hour different. I was subtracting 1 hour that way, but it should have been 1 hour later. Uh, Instead of like 9, it should have been plus uh, 13. Instead of, I did plus 11 instead of plus 13. Um, so imagine a kitchen table filled with X-Men books, Bronze Age, raw, in stack. You see why that one picture got my attention? This is 2007, 2008-ish, okay? Yeah, that was enough for me to say, let's get this deal done. $2 a book, I take them. He bought them off the rack while he was in college, and he was paying basically. He was not a collector. He was not a collector. Okay, he got into buying comic books because his roommate in college was a comic collector, and his roommate in college convinced him to buy some books for future investment. Okay, he's a baseball card collector. So he and his roommate went to the store, the local comic book store right off campus, like right near campus where they went to college. And they told the store, whatever it is that you order for your store, let's make a deal. Buy extra copies for us. We will buy in bulk from you. You can give us a bigger discount than you normally give. So instead of like, paying 35 cents, which is a cover price, I think he paid like, he said like 30 cents. He had like a nickel discount. Back then, the LCS did not have any kind of like pull list discount, okay? But he paid roughly, he said anywhere from 30 cents or 25 cents, something like that. He doesn't even remember, but he got some kind of discount. So the LCS owner would order, let's say he ordered like 50 X-Men 108 for the store. He then would order 10% more, like 5 copy more for them and put them aside. That's how they would get like 5 extra copy of X-Men 108 or whatever. So, and then something like Devil Dinosaur, he would order like a whole lot because first issue, right? So he would get like 10 copy of Devil Dinosaur. So some books he had like a 10 like what was it? That was a whole lot. That was not all that worthwhile. Can't remember. There was a couple titles. I'm just like, really? Like Red Sonja, he got a whole bunch of that. But yeah, literally every single Marvel book, there was anywhere from 5 to 10 to 15 copies. It was insane. Um, the one title that he did not sell me anything was Star Wars. Okay, he did not sell me any Star Wars, um, and he kept all his Star Wars books. Um, the one book that I did return, it was weird, right? Because he had all these bronze, and then he has one silver age. For whatever reason, he said that he bought Adventure 2. Okay, it was on the wall, and he thought it looked pretty cool, and it was affordable, so he bought Adventure 2 for like $15 or something like that, right? And then he sold it to me. I mean, in the picture I saw like far away on the table, but when I received it, I'm like, this book is like VG, in hindsight, I should have kept it because it was a very nice copy, but at the time I was, I don't want a VG copy. Ew, it look ugly. And so I returned that one. So that was only one book. There was some books that was damaged through shipping because, like I said, when you ship 5,000 books, no matter how careful you are, some books get dinged up, right? There was some book that got crunched, but yeah, So I picked out like 800 plus a nice copy that I think can get 9.8 at the worst 9.6, and I slapped them. I got over 600 9.8, over 600 9.8. Okay, and the rest was it was some 9.4s, and the rest was 9.6, and I sold them. Okay, so yeah, I mean, on a grand scheme of thing, I spent like 10 grand plus about 500 bucks in shipping costs, uh, about 16, 17,000 in slabbing. So you think about, 27,000 ish, 27 to 28,000 in investment, right? Yeah, it was nutty. It was nutty. And to cut the story short, I was able to liquidate all the slab, and then I sold a lot of raw stuff. I sold a ton of 9.6, 9.4 raw books on the CCC forum for like cheap, $3, $4, $5, no more than $5. Okay, because I paid $2. I paid two. Okay, so if I sell you a 9.6 copy of Devil Dinosaur 2 for $4, I don't care. I sold the remaining of those books. It took me forever. In fact, some of the books that I sold on YouTube 3 years ago, 4 years ago, are that collection. The leftover of that 5,000 that I just gave up. I'm just after a while, I'm just like I don't care anymore. I just toss them in the. I think after I recoup um, more than first I recoup the 27, $28,000 I put in, and then I make like 30 something thousand dollars on top of that, selling all the slabs. And then over the next 5 years, I sold, one, two, I sold runs, right? Runs of Devil Dinosaur, run of uh John Carter. Yeah, that was one title I had a lot of issue. He had a ton of John Carter, okay? Tons. I still have like a dozen Warlord issue 8 in the closet that I can't give away. Um, but yeah, it's a lot of work. Okay, and so now, as of today, um, when I see people buying like 100,000 books, I chuckle. I chuckle. Okay, because I'm like, good luck. Enjoy selling those books because it's gonna be a lot of work. A lot of work. Um, Backs and board, eh, you know, maybe another 500 bucks, whatever. Like I said, give or take. I think I remember vaguely the total cost out of my pocket was like 28 grand, roughly, in that ballpark. And once my total sales exceed 60K, I start to like dump a lot of things for cheap. Okay, like I said, $4 for an 9.6 copy of like Machine Man 2 or whatever. Like I said, there was Machine Man, Black Panther, like I said, everything that come out in the late 70s between 79 and 80, I got all of them. It was insane. So I'm so happy to get rid of that collection, and I cannot even fathom to even buying. So that was the biggest, the most recent. If I can find that video, if I can find that video. Where did I put that video? I know I did like a short collection video that I load maybe 5 years ago. Uh, let's see. I'll do a search on my channel to see if something popped up. That's not it. That's not it. Hello, Vinny Whitlock. Collection. Is there anything? Okay, let me see. Show all. I just type in the word collection to see what pops up. So what's rare in collection? Blah blah blah. So what's rare? Nope, nope, that's not it. That's not it. Yeah, I maybe I didn't, maybe I didn't use the word collection in the video. Maybe it's Silver Age. Silver Age. For years I don't pay any attention to naming videos because I was not, even today, what I mean, I make some thumbnail here and there for fun, but I'm not the clickbaity thumbnail. I don't put a whole lot of attention in the wow factor. This channel is not the wow factor whatsoever. Okay, so if you come here for the wow factor, you came to the wrong place. Oh, Disney Plus. Yeah, Disney got the Wackaroo yesterday, right? Yeah, it's if you hold Disney stock, you're in for a little pain yesterday. I do have some Disney stock that I bought many, many, many years ago. Okay, so I do have a little exposure to Disney, but at the same time, I'm not a big fan of owning Disney or buying more Disney for the past few years. You have never heard me mention buy Disney stock. Okay, you don't hear me say that. I have never pumped Disney stock ever on my channel. I have had debates with people that love to buy Disney stock and want to debate me on Disney. Yeah, I don't need to go there. What did I do with that video, man? I say I wish I named my video better because that's my biggest problem for years. I've been on YouTube now 9 years, and there are some terrible Silver Age Spider-Man Hall, Silver Age X-Men. No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay. May of 2017. This is the only collection haul video that I shown that is not even a collection. I showed part of the collection. Okay, let me put it in a link. Um, it's a gorgeous collection. I mean, I got a 9 point. I got a bunch of 9.6 and 9.8. In fact, many of the Strange Tales, Captain America, X-Men Silver Age that I got. In fact, an X-Men 58 First Havoc, I got a 9.8. That came from this collection. It's stunningly white page, unbelievable. Um, Many of the Silver Age high grade stuff that you saw on my channel over the past many years came from this collection. Okay, and I made like a 7-minute video, flip through some books. Let me put that in the chat so that you can watch it if you ever care to watch it. There you go. And yeah, I mean, yeah, the title of the video is the Big Silver Age Comic Books Haul of 2016. So I load the video in 2017, early 27. God, I can't believe that I load the video 6 months after I bought the collection. So I bought that 5 years ago. Okay, and I don't think I show, for sure. I did not show every book. I'm not. That's not me. I'm not. I'm not gonna show every book. I did not disclose how many books I bought. I did not disclose how much I paid, but that is one collection. Now, the collection that I'm buying now, or this past few weeks, is nothing like that. Okay, it's nothing. Um, I don't think there's any 9.8 Silver Age in there. Okay, in that collection, in that Silver Age collection, there was a couple of 9.8 Silver Age books. X-Men 58 was one of them. There was a few other one. unbelievable. White page, whew, smoking. Okay, now this collection I bought, that high level of Silver Age goodness, but it's pretty darn good, and it's wowza. It's a wowza one, and um, it costs money. Okay, I'm not gonna say how much, but let me put this way: it's five figures, so it didn't go for cheap. Okay, but I believe, you know me, I believe that I can double my money or better. Otherwise, I would not have made the purchase. Um, so if anybody care to see some of those books, then I may consider do a video to show some of the books. Okay, because um, for some people, they like I said, I normally don't do this. Is not, I have bought other collection prior to this one between 2016 and today. Okay, it's just not something that I do to as far as show. I mean, I bought a Silver Age Spider-Man collection from issue 1 through 60 something, which I did a video. I did a video, and then I did another Silver Age collection from the same seller, X-Men 1 to 50 something. Also, I did a video. Okay, but they're like low to mid grade, no high grade there. Same collector. I bought both of those run. That's also amount to just under five figures. Okay, so I bought that, and I still have a lot of those books. That collection, I have not sold a lot of those books. Okay, because um, when it comes down to X-Men and Spider-Man Silver Age, low grade or mid grade, they are easy sell. Okay, they are easy sell. There is no, God, I gotta flip them quickly. They're easy sell. They're the easiest thing to sell. Okay, easier than Fantastic Four, easier than Avenger, easier than just about anything Marvel. Okay, so there is no need to flip them quickly to dump them. I have slapped a couple copies. I have slapped the Spider-Man 14. I got a 3.5. I have slapped Spider-Man 13. I got also I might get a 4 on that one, I think. But yeah, it's decent. Ian Ellis said, "Is it your intention to hand your keeper's collection down to your kids?" I have one son only. It's my intention to give him a chance to keep it if he wish down the road. But if he doesn't want them, say 5 years from now, 10 years from now, he said, "Dad, I don't want them. I don't want the hassle to deal with them. And if I need the money to live well in my retirement years, then I will sell them." It's not the keepers. My intention of the keeper is really not to pass it on. My intention of the keeper is not to sell it yet. That is a more apropos description of what the keepers are. The keepers are things that I don't plan to sell in the next 5 years. Okay, that's is keepers. Whether I still have them, say 10 years from now, I don't know. There are books that my son say he definitely want to keep. Okay, there are probably a dozen or so books that he know are worth keeping for decades from now. Okay, and then there are many books that he's just like, it might be your keepers, but I might not care to have. Okay, not everything in my keepers are worth a lot of money. Keep that in mind. Okay, a lot of this, I say maybe half is definitely keys, right? Maybe half. Okay, it's what when you look at like early Fantastic Four, early X-Men, early Spider-Man, they're all keys. Especially Spider-Man. Well, not all keys, but half of them are like keys of first appearances. Okay, so um, and many other titles that I kept the keys. I didn't just like keep random books. And then there's a lot of books that are not keys, especially like these detective. A lot of my Neil Adams DC books that I kept are not keys. Okay, so it's hard for me. I have not sit down and say, okay, out of the 500 books, 30% are keys, and I don't do. I'm not. I don't plan to do anything like that. But not everything is worth a lot of money. Uh, so it's not a big deal if he chose to say, I don't want these things. Then I sell them. I mean, for the most part, the good thing is they are, for the most part, high grades that fetch decent money. So, say 5 years from now, if he doesn't want them, I would just send them to Comic Link to have them slab and auction off. I'm not going to do 5 years from now. I'm not going to be on YouTube doing comic book video. Okay, I might still be on YouTube doing many other things, but comic books will be the least of it. I don't know if I would make any comic videos 5 years from now, to be honest. I if given a choice, I would probably sell everything I need to sell, say next year, and then stop making comic videos altogether next year. So it's not. This channel will be around. I'm not going to delete anything. There's a lot of useful tutorials here about pressing, cleaning, grading, all that stuff. Which I know will be useful for years to come for people. So I'm not going to delete anything. I might not make any new content, comic book related, after next year. But yeah, so I bought a bunch of books. How many did I buy? I'm trying to think. Probably it's hard to say. I just know that it's five figures. And if I do a video to show you the books, they are so nice. They high grade for the most part. They high grade, Silver Age, Marvel, with little cleaning or pressing needed. Little, okay. Some of them don't need anything. They are so nice. Sure, they might not be 9.8, but they might be 9.2 or 9.4. That pressing would not help, cleaning would not help because they are clean. Okay, they are white back covers. They don't need to do any cleaning whatsoever, and a press will not improve from 9.4 to 9.6 whatsoever. Okay, they are what they are, or even 8.5. They might not go any higher than 8.5 already. So very few of the books need pressing or cleaning. Um, but yeah, they are beauty. They're all Marvel, X-Men, Fantastic Four, um, Spider-Man, of course. Some Tale of Suspense. What else? I think I think that there's some Thor, Journey to Mystery kind of thing. But yeah, that's I pass on a bunch of stuff. I could have buy a lot more, but there are titles that I'm just like, they're high grade, but I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that. Like Tales to Astonish. Um, what other title did I pass on that was also Silver Age? Um, I can't remember. It's okay, but it's because I just focus on the few titles that I really know are easy sell, like Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, X-Men. You know, those was my three major concern focus. Hello, Jimmy G, comic guy. Hello, Red Duck Comics. Yeah, I mean, I have done a couple short clip to share with a few friends. I have a couple friends on YouTube that I consider friends. Okay, let me be very blunt here. People that viewers on this channel, subscribers, a lot of times that's fine. but they're not friends. Okay, a lot of people here are not friends, but there are people on YouTube that I am very friendly with. I email, text, phone call with them on a daily basis. Yes, daily basis. So they get to see a lot of different things that I normally don't show on YouTube. Okay, people, it's hard for people to believe when I say I don't show 90% of what I buy on YouTube, and people just like, "Oh, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's YouTube is not for me to flex, but if I flex, you see it." Okay. Oh, I'm not flexing garbage. Um, it's oh, I'm sure I just pissed off like a dozen people right there in the last 10 seconds. You calling my books garbage? Well, it depends on what you're flexing. Oh my god, it's I chuckle. I mean, I have a funny conversation with my son about because my son, his generation, he's 14, so he's big on social media, Snapchat, Instagram, you know, not Facebook, of course, but YouTube. And he always teased me that, Dad, you need to do something with your thumbnail. You need to lie. You need to do what everybody else is doing. Okay, you need to uh, what term did he use? Clickbaity. Okay, yeah. He's like, Dad, don't worry about. He said some people get annoyed by clickbait, but do it. It's okay. Everybody else does it. Okay, everybody on YouTube clickbait. Do it. Okay, you if you want, he doesn't care. My son doesn't care if my channel have one viewer or 50 viewers. He doesn't care. He just talk to me about like you should, because he saw my thumbnail, right? Because he's like, oh my god, Dad, your thumbnail are so boring, blah blah blah. He's like, and he gets it that I don't really care to you know grow the channel, or all that stuff. And but he teased me that you need to clickbait, you should clickbait, you have to clickbait. That's the way it is on YouTube. Okay, everybody that I watch, everyone that I follow does that. He said many times whatever is in the video is not even what the thumbnail is about. The majority of time, that's what he told me. He said, Dad, you need to do that. Go big. Okay, the greatest collection, the greatest haul, the biggest deal, the best bargain. Throw out those catchy big phrase, big words that get people all excited, and then show them nothing. He have a he it's funny to talk to him sometimes because he's just like, yeah, just throw out big word, big buzzword, and then show them nothing. He said it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I said it doesn't matter if people get mad at you for clickbaiting. That's the way, the Mandalorian way. That's the YouTube way. Just do it. Clickbaity, lie, make big things out of nothing. He said, don't worry about integrity. Don't worry about facts, and because he knows how I am, right? I constantly talk about how I am annoyed with social media of like fake news and this and that. And he gets it. Okay, my son understand a lot of time what's fake and what's not real, but he gets it. His generation gets it. Okay, he, he's not bought into every single headlines like it's the real deal, right? Heck, even I got pulled into the fake news a few months ago. Oh my God, Aaron Rodgers has left Green Bay to go play for somebody else. He's just like that. That's a clickbait. Okay, Aaron Rodgers is staying in Green Bay. He's not going anywhere. That thumbnail is absolutely clickbaity. Thank you, Nowhere Bound. Landorian Fives here as well. Yeah, so because like I said, it's not my personality. Okay, to do clickbaity thing. I try to stay on topic. I try to make the thumbnail relevant to what I'm trying to say without you know uh, being overly phony about it. It's just not it's not me. It's not That's not how I roll. Okay, but yeah, if people want to see the collection, um, they are spreading out over there. Okay, trust me, it's I think there are 60 books. I mean, I didn't count, but like a stack like this, yay high. Yay high, yay high, yeah, yay high. Cost me 5 figures. Yay high, yeah, yay high. Um, you know me. My advice to people that flip books: go with quality over quantity. Okay. This is why I cringe at any collection of a whole lot of long box of junk. Okay, it's just like that's a whole lot of work, and you're gonna make a nickel. I'd rather spend 10,000 and potentially can make at least 10,000, if not 20,000. I'd rather roll that way than spend 10,000 on 100,000 piece of garbage. Okay, I don't need any dealers, LCS, to dump me 100 long box of any sort of garbage so that I can do the hard work for them. I don't care if they want to charge me 25 bucks for a long box of garbage. No, thank you. No effing thank you. I can't stress enough for you new flippers out there. If your first roll in the hay with a collection is 30, 50, 100 long box of garbage, learn from it. Learn that it was not the way to do anything. Okay, if you buy 50 long box, a truckload of long boxes to flex on social media because you have done the unthinkable, it's stupid. End of oh my god, I have seen enough of those videos. I'm just like, you have no idea what you just did. You F yourself. Okay, you F yourself. Vinny Whitlock say, I am in the market for a Batman 251. Did I had I in a recent haul video last month, I showed 2 copies of Batman 251. If you saw that video, right? They both went to Comic Link. Yeah, they've been shipped to Comic Link long ago to be auctioned off, to be slapped. But yeah, I did. I shipped to them 3 copy of Batman 232, 2 copies of Batman 251. So yeah, they know I have nothing here. Nothing. I got nothing here as far as those 2 books. Well, I do. I just fib. I do. I probably have like 3 copy of each of those books in the drawer, but they're not for sales yet. I just fib. Nothing here? Oh, come on, Nick. No Batman 251 in the house? What kind of nonsense talk is that? Oh yeah, that's copies. How about another video with the hands? I shot so many videos with them. I need to edit a videos and load one sometime this weekend if I have time. There is a video coming for the hands. I'm getting in a short box of trash. Oh, speaking of, as far as things to sell, I've been so busy buying that I have not yet put in a whole lot of effort to sell. But there is something here that if anybody is interested in buying, I am interested in letting go. Okay. I have never owned a Journey into Mystery 83. That's one Silver Age key, the only Marvel Silver Age key that I have never owned. Not one copy, not one slab, not ever, not even bidding. I had never even attempt to bid on any copies ever. Why? Why? I like Thor. Why have I never, in all honesty, I'm not a big fan of the cover. Okay. Yes, some people would say, "How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?" Um, that's a problem with this hobby. People cannot tolerate anyone that have different opinion. Never a big fan of the cover, big fan of Thor, and so the desire to own a copy of Journey to Mystery 83 was never there. And then, of course, as time go on, it gets way expensive, and I say, heck no, would I pay 25,000 for a 6.0? Heck no, would I pay 15,000 for a 5.0? Heck no. So I never buy a copy. Never bought a copy. Never own a copy. Don't care. But that that record, I I bought this long ago, so don't ask me how much it's, But the record is quite nice. Very minimal scratch. So if you have a record player that you want to toss this on and play, you can hear. And then this book is quite nice. Okay, this book is 8.5-ish white page. If you have never seen a golden record reprint of this book or the other Marvel Silver Age keys, it's easy to spot. There's no price. Okay, there's no box for the price. Okay. Whenever I hear someone say, "Oh, you can't tell the difference," I'm like, you can't. You have eyes. There's no price box. But beautiful copy. Been so long. I have not taken this book out of the bag for like years. Yeah, I think 8.5. Beautiful book. Yeah. See? The difference between this and the regular real deal is, as far as the interior, no ad page. Okay, so it's less page. So if you want to know the difference, is the cover, no price box, and of course no issue box as well. Okay, it's like you can't see the word 83 on here anywhere. Okay, and then on as far as the interior, there is no ad pages. They took out all the ad pages. So yeah, anyone interested in that can contact me, email me at etanick@gmail, and we can work out a fair deal. I have no idea what they are worth, what this is worth right now, but no need for me to keep this in the house anymore. Okay, no need. At one time, I thought about getting all four, and then I give up that. One of the many things I did not follow through in my many years of collecting. So there you go. Marco Coletta said, "Your advice on collection is spot on. The only collection I have purchased was 4 short boxes, and wow, it's been an adventure to sell them." Yeah, I'm telling you, I have bought a collection of 5,000, a collection of 2,000, a collection, and many collection of hundreds. Anywhere from 300, 700 to 100, all kind. but the two biggest one is 2,000 and 5,000, and both. I bought the 5,000 first. That was a chore to work through. After I finished that, I saw a 2,000 um, Silver Age collection that I can buy, and I bought that. And oh boy, that was a chore to work through. Even though I think on a percentage wise gain, I think I made better because there was Silver Age X-Men, Silver Age Avengers, Silver Age Spider-Man, blah blah blah. A lot of good Silver Age mid-grade stuff in there. So I think I made out like 3 times my money flipping those books. But after those two, I said to myself, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. Would I buy anymore? So every time on YouTube, when I see people lugging in trunk full of long boxes, and I'm like, good luck. You're gonna be selling those books for the next decade. Yeah, it's you're not gonna see that many people flexing 10,000 books collection multiple times because after they get smacked around a little bit, they realize that it is not well. I wouldn't say no one. There might be some dudes out there that love to do that. Okay, I could be completely wrong. I just know that for me, after a 5,000 and a 2,000, I'm like, no way, no way. Keep me under 100, please. I would rather pay more to cherry pick than to swallow whole. Okay, so my approach to buying a collection has changed. Do I not rule out buying a big collection? No. Hey, if something like a promise collection come around, right, with all the pedigree, golden age, and somebody want to sell it to me for $1 million, I would swallow whole. Okay, it's there are things to swallow whole, and then there's things to say no effing way. I told this to a friend recently, that bought 30 long boxes of junk, and if he can tell you right now, he would say not worth the hassle. Thinking that you can buy a long box of junk for $30 a long box, and it's gonna somehow it's gonna yield you something wonderful. The answer is no. Anyhow, it's been almost an hour. Like I said, it's Friday, freestyling, no specific topic on anything. So going forward, that's what my Friday chat is gonna be. I will try to keep it between 45 minutes to an hour, but I can talk about anything. People can ask me questions on anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be isolated to investment. Doesn't have to be isolated to Bitcoin. Blah blah blah. We can just shoot the breeze. I look forward. Oh, if a box come in this afternoon that contain the birthday present to myself, self-gifting, I would do a live haul unboxing. Okay. I bought something that a comic book. I bought a golden age comic book. Not big money, not big money. Okay. Couple $100, but it's a gift to myself for my birthday. And it fall in line with what I still collect for keepers. So if it come, I don't know. I don't know because everything kind of changed a little bit with Veteran Days yesterday. Everything shipped one day later, kind of thing. Because I was expecting it yesterday, but then I forgot. Oh, it's Veterans Day, so who knows? It might come this afternoon. It might come tomorrow. If it come tomorrow, most likely I will not do a live unboxing. I got all kind of things planned for tomorrow. Movies, dinner with the family. So I will shoot a video instead. But if it comes this afternoon and I have free time, I will do a live unboxing of my birthday gift to myself. Vernon Johnson said, "Do you still own Ethereum?" Absolutely. I probably own, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably own 10 to 12 Ethereum between my wife, my son, and my account. Okay, we have 3 separate accounts: my wife, my son, and I, that have Ethereum and Bitcoin. And I think, if I can remember right, between the 3 of us, we probably have 10. At one point, we had like 20 something. The most we ever had Ethereum was like 24, 25, something like that. Yeah, we had a lot of Ethereum at one point, but we're down to like maybe 10 or at the most 11. Anyhow, that's it. Have a wonderful weekend. I will do a movie review for sure. I might even stream live Saturday night at the Korean restaurant as I'm cooking Korean barbecue. Yeah, that might happen. That might happen. ETA Nick streaming live, eating Korean barbecue with the family. My birthday meal. Anyhow, that's it. 1 hour's up. Enough yip yapping. Enjoy your weekend. If you go see the movie Eternals, let me know what you think, if you like it or not, because I will do a review. My fingers crossed that I will not fall asleep watching the movie. Bye bye.